What's up, everybody? Garrett back here. It is a late night live stream. So it's the Rad Up All Night. Guys, if you just were hanging out on deadpit.com's YouTube channel, you saw I was just guesting on there with T-Shirt Joe, talking a little Romero. We were doing a little ranking Romero. Guys, thank you so much for popping over. I know it's late. But it was kind of a spur of the moment thing. I mentioned to the Dead Pit guys, I said, hey, I got a little bit of time. I'm going to go live, talk about some stuff I wanted to talk about. And they said, UB is about to go live. So instead of going head to head with Uncle Bill, I figured I would just jump on there and then maybe do a little after party here on my channel. So if anybody's popping over from that stream, man, thank you guys so much. I'm not expecting a huge crowd only because I did not do anything to promote this. But if you guys come in and check it out, we can chat up. And you know what's funny is I find that a lot of these things that I do that I don't promote and just go up late, like people come in. So I hope to chat along with you guys and talk. What do we got going on here? Adam's 80s fan. What's up, man? Anthony, what's up, brother? Phantasmat, what's up? Mike, how are you? So again, we got some people checking it out already. Couple things, guys, I want to talk about. It's a little countdown to Chiller. The end of the week, I'll be going to Chiller Convention, Chiller Theater in New Jersey. So I'll be meeting up with a bunch of friends there that we usually kind of meet up every year or so at some conventions down in Jersey. So I'll be hanging out with them. So this is kind of like my little countdown to Chiller. I was going to let you guys know where you can find me this week. And what shows are coming up for this week. I have a bunch of Steelbooks that I haven't opened yet. I was going to kind of showcase here. What else do I got going on? We've got the road to 1,000, guys. So again, 1,000 subs is I'm right there. We've got about, I think, 15 to go. So if you guys aren't subbed to the channel, especially if you're popping over from Dead Pit right now and you guys aren't subbed over, definitely try to sub, man, because when I hit that 1,000, I've been talking about that movie room tour that I'm going to start to film. My house is under renovations still. So as soon as I hit the 1,000 and as soon as my house is back in order, that will be filmed and it's going to be pretty epic. And I have some cool ideas for it. So I will also be having a 1,000 sub live stream with some special guests as well, similar to like I did for the year live stream. So definitely hit that sub, guys. If you haven't, we'll get to 1,000 hopefully before the end of the month. That's my goal. And my goal is to hit the 1,000 and to be awarded April's new horror YouTuber of the month. So if you guys did not know that, I would appreciate you going to vote for me for horror YouTuber of the month. I do not have the link down below. If you check out my last Up All Night stream, the link is just in that description. It's if you go check out Dead Couch on YouTube, that video that he has posted is where you can vote. So check that out. And I'm going to go through the chat really quick right now and say what's up. So where did I leave off? I left off at Mike. Hangman, what's good? Yeah, man, I saw you over in that stream. Thanks, Hangman, for coming over and checking this out late night. Jim Powers, what is up, man? Thanks for coming in, dude. Ben Grimm, what's up? K-Dog, what it is? Eerie Guts, going to Chilla too. Oh, yeah? That's who I'm going to. That's why I'm going to. One of the main reasons is to meet Peter Weller. I mean, I usually go anyways, but Weller's the main reason I'm going. I've got a cool RoboCop print I'm going to have him sign. I've got a pretty unique item over here. If Eerie, if you're a fan of the movie Firstborn, let me know, because then I can show you what I'm going to try to get him to sign, which you really wouldn't understand unless you were a fan of that movie. Yeah, Eerie, don't hesitate if you see me there to come up and say what's up, because I said this before. You're going to know me before I know you. So if you come up and say you watch the show and tell me who you are and stuff, I'll definitely say what's up. And maybe we can even take a pic or whatever. So yeah, come find me at Chiller for sure if you see me there. Hold on. We got more coming in here. What were some of my favorite bands growing up? Man, I have a very large love for music. So I pretty much listen to mostly everything but country, I would say. I'm not a really big country guy. It was never around where I grew up, so it was never something that I ever was into. I think like the only country song I remember as a kid was like "Achy Breaky Heart" by Billy Ray Cyrus. That was like the only one that I can remember. So growing up, I was obviously into a lot of stuff that was really popular at the time when I was a kid, and that was like Milli Vanilli, New Kids on the Block, MC Hammer, Bobby Brown, Vanilla Ice, New Edition. Like these are all groups that I loved growing up. More in that like R&B type music there. And then obviously my uncle really got me into things like hair metal, like Warrant and Poison, Motley Crue, Winger, Slaughter, Queensryche. Like these are all bands that I've also loved growing up, in that same era. And then as I got a little bit older, it changed up. Like I was really into like bands like Bush and Silverchair and Green Day and Offspring. Like that was like the big stuff at that point for me. And then as I started to get a little bit older, I gravitated a little bit more towards metal, hardcore. I was really into the hardcore scene for a while as like a late teen. So you're talking like things like Hatebreed, 18 Visions, uh, Madball, 25 to Life, All Out War. I was going to a lot of those hardcore shows growing up as a kid. And then, man, I got into like so much. Like, then I was getting into things like Asking Alexandria what we came as Romans, like all that kind of stuff. I like Ice Nine Kills. I like Motionless in White. I'm trying to think of new stuff in this moment. I like a lot of Current, and I also am really big into the new synth wave, like the Midnight, Gunship, uh, bands like that, La Cassette, a bunch of different synthwave stuff I'm really into as well. So when it comes to music, man, I'm very, very open and broad. There's a lot of hip hop I like. So, man, a really big music guy. Not really like I don't know a lot of current stuff, but a lot of old stuff I'm really into. Sorry for that long-winded answer, man. How about you? What are you into? Chiller yeah, Jim Powers. Yeah, you going, Jim? Chill is awesome. Yeah, they're having a big Back to the Future reunion. Basically, everybody's there pretty much except Crispin Glover and Michael J. Fox. So I'm excited for that. I do have a lot of those signatures already, and I feel like if I was to kind of get the rest, it would like that would I'd have all my money would be gone at that point. There's just so many that are going to be there. Joe Reese, what's up, man? Thanks for coming in. Stuntman Mark, what is up? Anthony, yeah, bud, you're gonna be at Chiller, dude. Come find me, man. I'll know you if I see you. Hell yeah, let's hang out for sure. I'll be with a bunch of people. Yeah, so Hollywood Frightley, she's gonna be there as well. You'll probably see me hanging around with her and a bunch of other people too, for sure. Holly, check this out, kid. Look at this. Look at the jacket. So last live stream, I mentioned I was looking for a similar jacket to that Corey Haim jacket from the Lost Boys, and I had a bunch of people message me with some links and saying, "Hey, how about this? Check this out. Check this out." And this is the one I went with, and it's actually pretty badass. Look, and I was thinking about maybe wearing it one night at Chiller, one of those days. It's super comfortable. I mean, it's a little bit heavier than I think his was. Like it's a little bit heavier, but I mean, it's probably the closest thing I've ever seen, and it's comfortable as hell, for sure. So thinking about bringing this bad boy over there. I don't know what the weather's supposed to be like. I don't know if it'll be too hot, but man, it's see, I got to keep talking about more things and have people find this out for me. So again, I talked about this before in my last video. If anybody has the Rambo 4K Steelbook collection that they want to get rid of and they don't want to kill me with prices that I would have to pay on eBay, hit me up on Instagram at Born to Be Rad because or Twitter. I'm definitely interested in trying to add that to my collection, and I hesitated buying it, and now I can't find it. Hangman, smash that like. Yeah, guys, thanks. Smash the like. If you're not sub, please sub, man. I want to get to that 1,000 by May 1st. Just a nice personal goal. I can have a big live party celebrating 1,000. Hopefully celebrating YouTuber of the month. So if you haven't voted for me, go find Dead Couch on YouTube, and he has his last video talking about horror YouTuber of the month, and just comment Born to Be Rad in the comments, and that's how you cast your vote. It's the last week to do it. And if you're watching this in the replay, I'll have the link to that video where you can vote in the description. I just didn't have a chance to do it because I was jumping from another stream. We got Phantasm Matt. What does he got to say here? Did you see Fun World is doing re-release of scary movie Ghostface Master Show? Would you pick up? You know, I might grab one. I might do maybe the tongue one or something just to have. I'm a big fan of the scary movies, especially the first two. I really loved those as a kid. I mean, I think the first one was like one of the first Blu-ray, the first DVDs I ever bought was the first one, I think. Jamie Hart, what's up, kid? Welcome to the stream. What? You were, huh? What'd you do in Providence? Did you go to fair? Ken Carlson, what's up, dude? Announcements of the week: Raging Bull 4K, Get Carter 4K with Michael Caine. I didn't even hear about any of that. So you're ahead of me on the game. Adams 80s, Firstborn, love it. Peter Weller's a badass stuntman, Mark says. Hangman's got a big one. What's he gonna say here? Didn't Fright Relax just drop the carry shirt? Woo! You got it. You got it. This is dope, dude, huh? This is sick. I think Justin Osborne did this. I had to jump on it because it's killer. So yeah, I'm doing a little promotion for Fright Rag. So it just came out. So if you guys want to grab this, it came out I think this Wednesday. I think they dropped it. Go to their site and grab it. It's really cool, for sure. Let me see. Jim Powers, love the X poster. Yeah, man, I really loved X a lot, and I'm looking forward to the release. I know it's streaming right now. I don't know if I have to pay for it, so I haven't rewatched it. But let me know what it's streaming on. I'll see if I have the service. I'd love to check it out. Yeah, Jamie, it does. 80s music rocks. It's definitely probably my favorite era of music. Usually I'm just working out or whatever, I'll throw on like an 80s rock playlist, or even 80s pop is really good. Like I'm into all that stuff. Hate Breed at the gym. Yeah, that does. You know what else is funny is I actually was in the music video for Hate Breed, I Will Be Heard. So if you guys know that song, they actually filmed the music video in my state, and I was there. And when they filmed it, and if you look real close, you can see me pretty good in a couple of the shots in the mosh pit. I've got like a striped polo on and like a white hat, and I have like the seashell like choker necklace on or whatever. And they show me doing like some kind of like spin kicks or whatever, and you can see me pretty good a couple times in that video. So if you go check out I Will Be Heard music video, keep your eye open. I'm in there a couple times. Watching this in Dateline, man. I love it. Thanks, John Crescent. Yeah, man, Joe, I'm a big 80s hair metal guy. Love it so much. If anybody has any 80s hair bands that are like really under the radar, that not many people know, like let me know, because I'm always willing to check them out. I'm trying to think, if you guys follow Uncle Tnuck, me and him are buddies, and he introduced me to a band. Oh my god, now I forget what it's called. The name of the songs that he showed me was called "Where Are They Now," and it's a real cool song from like a 80s hair band that doesn't really get talked about a lot. So he always tells me some good stuff to check out. Ben Grimm, love Gunship. Yeah, man, me too. So good. Such a good band. Fantastic. Do you still listen to hardcore? They're a band from Pittsburgh. They're called Code Orange. They're heavily rooted in hardcore. I don't listen to hardcore that much anymore. I would. I still have like so many CDs and stuff, but yeah, who is it? Code Orange, though. I have heard that name before. Ben Grimm going to Texas Frightmare next week. Sweet. Who's going to be at Texas Frightmare? I haven't checked the guest list. I think Christian Hanna said he was going that. Look at Hangman over here. Madball. Yeah. Oh man, I've seen them so many times. I'm trying to think. Demonstrate my style. Great stuff. Jay. What up? Hey, Jay. Oh, Jamie, New Kids on the Block. I don't even care. I love New Kids on the Block. I've loved them since I was a kid. I've still got some of those big pins. Um, I honestly, I think I've probably seen maybe like Hate Breed, maybe Converge, and New Kids on the Block. Probably like those three bands I've probably seen like the most in my whole life. My wife likes New Kids too, so it's one of those things that we go almost every year. I haven't been probably since 2019, but when they came back, I hit them up every single year, for sure. And I actually think they're better now than they were when they were younger. Um, yeah, Holly, I got it. It's doing me right now. All right, I'm way behind in the chat here. Okay, what do we got? What we got? Yeah, Piz, what up, Piz? Bro, I don't know how you and Jeremy took a swig of that freaking Mountain Dew, that fire one. I messaged Piz when I first got this Mountain Dew, and I was like, "You guys got to try this," because I thought for sure one of you guys was gonna yak that out because I took a big gulp of it when I first got it, and like literally, like I spit it out. Like, not that I didn't like it, but it was just like a weird, almost like I couldn't hold it in my like I couldn't hold it. Like it just came out because it was like the heat was just in my throat, and I was like, "Bleh." And then after like it calmed down for a second, I like took a sip. I don't remember if you guys put it in a glass and maybe it like chilled out for a second, but like I cracked the can and just like went at it just to try to taste it. And like literally like I spit it all over the place and I had to like clean up like sticky Mountain Dew everywhere. So I thought for sure that you guys were going to be in the same boat. And then when you kind of chugged it down like it was water, I was like, holy crap. Like, man, what's wrong with me? uh, No, it's not the one you send me, Holly, but it's similar for sure. I don't think it is actually. I don't think. A couple people sent me a few, and even my mom watched the stream, I guess. And I got an email, and she's like, "Hey, look at this," and I was like, "What? Did you watch this my stream?" And I don't remember which one this came from, but I had a bunch of different links, and I saw this one, and I was like, "Yeah, it looks the closest." And like I said, it's the material's a little bit heavier, I think. It's not as like lightweight, but it's really comfortable and it looks good. Yeah, it's as close as I'm gonna get. It's as close as I'm gonna get, I think, in this day and age. When Corey Haim walks into the comic book store, yeah, I've been trying to find a coat like this for 20 years, and I mentioned on a stream like 2 weeks ago, and now all of a sudden I got one. Oh, oh, sweet man. Yeah, say what's up, dude. Adams 80s, listen, like that small Chucky, I might part with that. Because I'm gonna definitely grab the one from Trick or Treat Studios, like that plush one, definitely, and that's gonna go on the couch because my son keeps trying to get me to open these boxes, and definitely not gonna open that big one. Um, Even though I should because I've been wanting a life-size Chucky doll since I was like a little kid. This plush one coming out, I will open it and I will keep it just for him and for me to kind of just mess around with. There's a mega one or ultimate one coming. I'm probably gonna get. I may hold off a little bit just because it is really expensive, and I also have the Tiffany and Chucky pre-ordered from NECA, which who the hell knows if I'll ever see those things. I mean, I hope so because I put money down on it. But when you add all that together, another 4 Chucky dolls coming. Like, not only is it just a lot of space, but the price really racks up. So once I get my other ones in, I may get rid of that small one. If anybody's interested in it. Stranger Boy, hello, what's up? Uh, Jay, you saying Mass, like Massachusetts? I'm actually in Rhode Island, so I'm like right on the southern border of Mass. Yeah, Anthony, I am. Like I said, you can definitely see me. It's just you just gotta know what I'm wearing because it was a long time ago. So I have a white hat and it's like a maroon and white striped like polo, kind of almost looks like a rugby shirt, kind of. And it's like when they show the pit, and there's like one part like towards the end where it says like, "All your promises I will be," and you see me do like a sliding sidekick into the towards the camera. That's probably the best view of me you can get. The rest are like, and then once you know that that's me, like you can see me in other parts of it too. Um, do I like Corey Feldman's music? Nah, not particularly. I did see him live though. I saw him live once. I did like a VIP Lost Boys party in Atlantic City a couple years ago, and it was like G Tom Mac and Corey Feldman did like a performance at like the after party or whatever. So, oh, dude, I love Striper, man. I love Striper. Striper's great, man. And it took me a while to really decide to listen to them because I just heard like, oh, a very religious band, and I was like, and I kind of stayed away from it. And then I was kind of digging a little bit deeper into some stuff, and I think maybe even Chris Jericho was like kept saying how great they were or something. And I was like, yeah, you know what? I never gave them a good shot. And then, I started to get some albums out and listen to some stuff, and um, man, like Michael Striper's voice is just it's incredible. And even like the slow songs that they do are just so good, and even the hard stuff is like really good, like Soldiers, what is it? Soldiers of Command or something? Is that the one? Soldier. I don't know. Just that end where he screams like that high pitch. Oh, incredible! I'm a big Striper guy now. Uh, which of these '80s icons do you prefer, Swayze, Bacon, or Low? I'm gonna have to say Swayze. Is my favorite out of the bunch. You know what? Corey Haim has like that crazy Rob Lowe poster in his room in Lost Boys where it's like leaning up his wall. And for years I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy that and hang it up just because I love Haim and the Lost Boys so much. And I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna if I want that. What we got here? That was you in the video. I love that video. First Hatebreed song I ever heard. Oh wow, yeah, man, it was. It was me. I got into Hatebreed. I got into Hatebreed about '96, maybe. Uh, Satisfaction of the Death of Desire was like just coming out, and I have a shirt, I believe, it's blue. I think I still have it. It says Hatebreed on the front. On the back, it says like the year. I think it says like '98 or '96 or something on the back. Yeah, man, I saw them a lot back in the day. Bro, 10 away? All right. Hell yeah. So Piz, if anybody's gonna help me out here, it's you. So throw a community post up and say, check this guy out. 10 away. 10 away. I need 10 by the end of the week. I need 10 by the end of the week, and I need to win Horror YouTube of the Year. I know I asked for a lot, guys, but it just would be a good, just kick to this channel. So it's cool, guys. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. You guys have been nothing but great to me. Everybody's super supportive. I haven't really had any like online hate really or anything, so which is cool because I know that was kind of that's kind of the I don't know what you want to say, rules of the road or the expected. So not to my face at least. And I'm sure there's probably plenty of reasons people could why is this dude showing up every week with a headband on? Why is he wearing this 80s trench coat, duster? Who knows, right? But no, you guys have been great, and I'm super excited to meet all you guys. Who we got here? Who's this? Dark Corner Media, what is up? Welcome to the stream, man. Appreciate you popping in late night on a Friday. Wow, it's only Friday. Well, technically Saturday morning. Guys, you guys are firing up this thing. I can't even catch up. Gwar, I've never seen Gwar live. I was really into the album Ragnarok back in the day, a lot. As far as their other albums, I don't know them really well, but that album was a real big one for me, for sure. Hank, what's up? Now that you mentioned it, you got another show. Hey, I'll take that as a compliment. If I can look like Joey Mack at that age, I'm down. Joey Mack. My wife's a big Joey Mack guy, so it works for me. I just need to get instead of the headband, I should have the hat with the hair coming out the top. That's what I should do. What's the news about back? Yeah, I can imagine. You know what, Jamie? That's the only tour that I did not go to. Backstreet Boys, I I'm iffy on them. Like I'm hot and cold. I'm give or take. I was like, if I had to choose, like In Sync was always more entertaining to me than Backstreet was. But they're no new kids. I'm sure everybody that's listening to me right now that likes horror movies and shit is happy that I'm talking about In Sync and New Kids. So we'll move on now. Phantasmat. I hope my big Chucky's back in the box now. The Ultimate one is so expensive. I might get the pizza face. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It is expensive. And that's why I'm like a little hesitant on it because I have that one, and that one, the good guy one, is the one I've always wanted. And I think the plush one is a good one to kind of have out and about because reality, the plush one is basically that face, but with a softer body, which is kind of cool because in the movie, Andy's carrying him around the streets and he's just dangling like a plush doll. And it is very screen accurate. So the plush one I think is a must because as much as it's not as like detailed as this and posable, it's still very screen accurate. I probably will end up with that ultimate one if it doesn't sell out, but I might wait on it for a little bit because I've got too much stuff like in on order right now and expensive stuff coming, and like I ordered that Ghostbuster pack, and man, it's just a lot of money going out. We're doing huge renovations to the house, and just to add another like $600 for another Chucky is just I gotta wait for sure. Um, have you seen any of these underrated 80s gems? Teen Wolf, License to Drive, Better Off Dead. Love all of them. Stranger Boy. Definitely keep your eye on my channel because the next rad recommendation episode is going to be Teen Wolf. And that is going to be early May, probably on like a Wednesday night. I'm working on it right now. License to Drive is one of my all-time favorites, and Better Off Dead I like a lot. It's not in my favorites, but I do enjoy quite a bit. I know some of the Hate Breed dudes back in the day. Yeah, Connecticut Hardcore, Jamie Josta. Adams 80s, hit that like, man. Like, thank you. I appreciate that. Movie Watch Daily, what is popping, man? If you want to know my guest for the Teen Wolf rad recommendations, it's this dude right here, Justin. He's going to be my guest on that episode, and we're going to do that early May. What's up, my man? Late night, dude. Look at Jim. Smash the like button. Thanks, man. We are around the same age. Hate Breed was a staple back then for me as a kid. Yeah, we probably are maybe around that same age. Late 90s. I don't know if I should age myself here because a lot of people tell me I look a lot younger than I am. I graduated in 99. So if that gives you any Oh, Staunch. Hey, what's up, brother? I feel like I keep missing you, man. Have you been? Have you been all right? I don't know what it is. Like, you know what it is? I think a lot of times when I see people who sub to me, like a lot of times I'll sub back just for supporting, to show support as well. But a lot of times it doesn't show me who subs to me. I might have to like go and search for it in my analytics, which I never mess with my analytics. And I was talking to somebody the other day and they said I should really focus on that, but I've never done it. So maybe in there it might tell me like who subs to me and whatnot. But Staunch, have you been doing videos? Because I say this to Justin too sometimes, like a lot of his videos or whatever get buried in my feed and I never see them. So how about you, man? What have you been up to? Guys, go sub to Movie Watch Daily if you haven't. My boy. Staunch TV. My boy over there. We did an awesome Corey Haim episode. Speaking of that, Staunch, check out the jacket, dude. Look at this. The Haim. Got that Haim jacket from in the comic book store in Lost Boys. This nice long duster. You'd appreciate that. Oh, hell yeah. Thanks, Dumb and Mark. Appreciate the support, bro. And hey, Staunch, go on Dead Couch, Justin's other page, and pop me a vote in the YouTuber of the month stream, will you? Thanks, buddy. Crash. What's up, man? Do you think Scream Factory will release Watchers on Blu-ray? You know what's funny is I would say yes. But the fact that they didn't and they just have Watchers 2 makes me worried that like there's a problem and that's why they can't get it. So I would love to say yes, because honestly, weird collector that I am, if like another company puts out watchers like Vestron and like Scream Factory has watchers too, and I leave like my Scream Factory stuff back here, my Vestron stuff over there, it would piss me off, because they wouldn't be together. I guess you're right. Movie watch. I bet you post sometimes that people shit on you in the comments or pick you apart, right? So you're right. Maybe I'm not as successful until I get haters. And you know what? There's definitely some out there, no doubt. I know there is because and he might be in here right now. But yeah, I remember like for a while when before they kind of messed with the dislike buttons, it was like every time I posted a video within like the first let's say I posted it at 1. Before 102, it would already have a dislike. Like sometimes it was just clockwork. As soon as I posted, it would like be like 1 dislike. So there was somebody out there that wasn't a big fan of me, but or they're messing with me. I don't know which one. But yeah, I guess you're right, man. Can't please everybody. Yep. No. No, have not. Oh, is that a Gwar album? I'll have to check it. Who would win a fight between Joey Lawrence and all of Guns N' Roses? I don't know, man. I'd have to probably say Joey. Oh, dude, Joe Reese. I've seen Skid Row. That's awesome, dude. They're like one of my favorite bands. Before like we went down into like quarantine, Sebastian Bach was the last live show I saw. The last 2 live shows I saw was what White Snake and I saw Sebastian Bach, and man, he was freaking incredible. He played the whole Skid Row album front to back, and then did a couple like songs off of holy shit, what's the second album with like Quicksand Jesus and stuff, Slave to the Grind. And it was so good, man. Like if anybody has the opportunity to see Sebastian Bach play, because I know he's still touring, like you gotta go. It was unreal. But to see him in 92 at their prime like that, or like right at the tail end there, that must have been killer. Bro, I appreciate you so much, man. Thanks, dude. And when I hit that 1,000 subs and I do like a big stream, Mr. Piz will be a special guest on this channel. I use any death metal or prog. I'd probably say not really. If you tell me the name of a band, I might tell you if I like them or not. You watched it. You found me. Yeah, man, don't mess with me. I was a big mosh pit, hardcore mosh pit guy with spin kicks and cartwheels. I was really, really big into that whole scene, man, for a long time. Yeah, man. Thanks, guys. This is Uncle Bill over at Dead Pit. So if you guys didn't go to Dead Pit's channel, I just left the stream with him. We talked a little ranking Romero. So he started the stream. I jumped in with T-shirt Joe and we chatted about some Romero. Let's see, dude, that kick was killer. So Hatebreed a Warp Tour on the Pouring Rain Jersey, and they just didn't stop playing. Yeah, man. Hatebreed was awesome, and I appreciate you and to check it out. So you found me. Love the Rad Recommendation vids. Looking forward to Teen Wolf. Thanks, Hangman. For sure. Can't wait to talk about Teen Wolf too. One of my absolute childhood favorite movies. Yeah, Converge was man, there was a period of time where they were playing like every weekend around here because I'm from that area. So yeah, it was like right when they started really becoming popular. Good, man. I'm glad staying busy. Twisted Trucker, what is up? Thanks for jumping in. Listen, Jamie, here's what I say. When it comes to age, there's 2 things. It's how you feel physically and how you feel mentally, right? That's my, look at me speaking the wise words. That's how I look at life, and I think it's done me pretty good. I'm still physically fit. I'm still active. I don't have any aches and pains. I'm still able to keep myself in good shape. I've got a 3-year-old son that I've got to, be able to run around with. And I feel just as young as I did when I was probably 20 years old. So I'm golden. And look at this. I'm wearing a Corey Haim jacket at my age. Look at this. This is how we stay young here. We don't act like we're getting old, right? Like that's the key to longevity in my opinion. And I think you do pretty good as well. I mean, you don't again, you keep saying how old you are, Jamie, and I haven't seen you in person in real life, but I would have never guessed it. Let's see. Nice, man. Yeah, Staunch always has some good stuff over there, so make sure to go check him. Thanks, bro. Things were different back then, man. This is funny that you bring this up, Hangman, because I was never really a good student. I know a lot more now. It's hard to explain. I do fitness for work, and I've been doing it a long time. And I've trained people from the ages of 10 to 80 through the last 17 years I've done it. And um, training teenagers now and then. When in school now, it's almost like if you don't get good grades, you're kind of picked on or you're considered a loser or a door or whatever. And when I was in school, I would say, because we're roughly around the same age, yeah, we are. It was almost like if you were a real good student, it was almost like you were the nerd or you were like the dork or loser, right? Like it wasn't that you weren't smart, but it was almost like back then, it was almost like it was cool not to care that much. And it is weird when you think about it now. Um, but it wasn't that I wasn't smart. I just would have rather been doing like 100 other things. Like I would have rather been playing video games or listening to music or, going to parties or trying to think what else I was doing back then. Concerts I was going to a lot of in high school. That was like a big thing for me then. So yeah, watching wrestling. Like I can remember my mom always saying, if they had a class on wrestling history, you'd get an A. And it was just an interesting time. So when it came to high school, like I never had really good grades, but I matured and stuff a lot now. And I'm sure if I went back, to school for something, I would do fine. But because I've had to do a lot of schooling, for what I do for work, and I always do a good job there. All right, I'm gonna start coming through this chat here. I already pre-ordered the New York, not the bundle. I just ordered the Blu-ray 4K with I think the poster, I think. Straw Dogs. What's up, man? Straw Dogs is a great movie, by the way. I don't know why there's no 4K US. I don't know what the deal is with that. Last time it came out here, I think Anchor Bay did it. It's been a long time. Born to be Rad hats. Man, that can easily be done. Beanie or whatever. I don't know how we can get that done, no doubt. We are working on the Rad Up All Night shirts. So if you guys want those, they'll be coming soon. It is funny, man. You are funny. Guilty pleasure, King Missile. No, I have not. Oh, we definitely do. We'll make that happen, no doubt. Maybe we'll do. Me and Staunch were talking like that. We want to do a retrospective like we did with Haim, but just do a sequel with Feldman. And why don't you come on that? And I know you know what, I Staunch too. If you're here, I have told Jake Perry that we're going to do a show, and I keep just things with this house have been coming up, and I've had to put a lot of my like interviews and streams on hold just because there's only certain days I can get home. So maybe we can do a big one with all of us. So we'll talk to him. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Go check out Staunch, guys. He's rad, dude. And if you want to know more about him, like I said, go check out my Corey Haim retrospective we did. Yeah, man. We can make that happen, no doubt. So again, like I said, once my house is good to go, I will be around more at night to do some of this. Gus, what is up, man? Thank you guys for hanging out. I mean, I was just planning on coming in here, scooting in, scooting out, but you guys just keep the chat so lively. It's getting late over here. And I'll just hang around. I mean, it's a Saturday tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow, so I can hang for a little bit. What is funny too is I don't know. Let me know where you guys are from, by the way. Do I have a lot of West Coasters here? Because I feel like when I post videos, it gets way more views like overnight than it does if I like. So I try to make sure my videos come out more like a little later a lot of times because for whatever reason, these streams, like if I do a live stream or whatever I do late at night, by the time I wake up in the morning, it's got like way more views than if I was to post it at like 4 o'clock or 8 o'clock or whatever. So are you guys just night owls that watch my stuff, or are you guys from the West? Maybe with his new profile pic like that, he does look like a star, dude. Am I going commando? Nah, man, no way. No. Wow. What a great show, Jay. Killer. Wait, do you I forgot. Did you ask me about Mass? Are you from Mass? I don't know. Sorry, I'm way behind. Dark Corner, man. Hey, thank you for popping in. I appreciate that. Jim, you're right. The chat is bumping. I can't even keep up. I can't even talk about anything I want to talk about. You guys are just rock stars in here. I was able to score RoboCop 4K from movie. Wow, wow. Yeah. Somebody else said it's sold out already. Are you sure? I grabbed the Steelbook. Actually, why don't we do that? I'll jump back in the chat. I have. I found like I have a stack of Steelbooks on this table that I haven't even like touched yet. Man, I am so behind with like my movies. Like I've got movies everywhere right now. Unopened. Like my house is in shambles and I've kind of been in and out, like living at my in-laws, living here. So I haven't really been watching a lot. And I'm also I'll tell you in a little bit, I'm got a show coming up. So I've been kind of diving deep on some content movies here. But a couple steals I have right here, dude. Do anybody get this? Cabin in the Woods. Haven't opened it yet, but just got it. Thought this was a pretty good steal. Lionsgate always does like these sweet steals with like these little like clear slips. I like that. I got this. I haven't seen it yet. The Steelbook of Spider-Man. No Way Home. Again, I'm not a real big Marvel guy, but I do like Spider-Man movies. I've liked Spider-Man movies ever since Tobey Maguire did his. So I keep hearing this is just really, really amazing. So I wanted to check it. If you guys saw, I did a review on this bad boy, this RoboCop Steel from Arrow 4K. I have this in this pile of steel books that I'm actually trying to sell if anybody's interested. It's sealed. It's Slumber Party Massacre from Scream Factory. I've got a couple of these. I think this and Night of the Demons I have left. I'll sell them off because if anybody's interested in that, let me know. I haven't opened this yet either. I have this Halloween Kills steel. I haven't opened it yet. Haven't opened this yet, nor have I seen this one. Quiet Place 2 steel. Haven't seen this one yet, but I did enjoy the original. I did watch this Juice with Tupac. I love Tupac, by the way. I know we talked about music earlier, but I'm a big Tupac fan. I got this one, Nightmare Alley steel. Haven't opened it yet, but I thought this was pretty good. I'm not really a mainstream like movie type of guy, and I know this was up for like all these awards and stuff. But I thought this was pretty good. I'm really into like things that take place in like circus or carnival or anything like that. Freak shows, fun houses. I really like that. Scream Steel. I like this. I liked this movie when I saw it in theaters, but I haven't watched it a second time. I will eventually. I got this Invisible Man Steelbook. I haven't seen this since it came out. I liked it, but I haven't seen it again. And I was so happy to have gotten this. I just haven't been able to open it yet. Who Framed Roger Rabbit. Love this movie. So, man, as you can see, I got a ton of steals like hanging around here that I haven't even opened yet. So I wanted to kind of go through those. I know you guys like to see some of the stuff that I've got going on. I can go back to the chat. Ash Williams. The next big mainstream horror movie. I am looking forward to Nope because I do like Jordan Peele stuff more or less. I am looking forward to Halloween Ends. Firestarter will be pretty cool, I think. Let me know if there's something I'm missing that I'm not saying that's coming out for horror. Could be missing something. Yeah, man, Gen X. That's all. That's me. Let me see where I am now. I'm way behind in the chat now. How about hip hop? Yeah, man, I wasn't deep into like hip hop too much until like, like Biggie and Tupac and no, I wasn't too big in no, I guess I can't say that because I was listening to Snoop and Dre like during Chronic era and Doggy Style. I was big into that. NWA I was big into as well. Um trying to think what else around that time. Hip hop. That's kind of the big ones. Am I gonna check out the Northman? I don't think so. I'm not big on like a lot of those medieval type movies. I mean, if it gets raving reviews, I'll probably check it out when it comes out, but I'm not gonna go to the theater for it. Gus, favorite candy? I would probably have to say I like Skittles, hot tamales, which I know aren't people's jam, but I always liked those. Um, I would say if I had like all in all, probably Skittles, I would think. In in Tanis, do I watch Wet Movie? Man, I've been watching Wet Movie since I was like living at my parents' house in college, which is crazy. He's one of the first people I watched. Him, Dead Pit, Cool Duder, Justin Rhine, um, B movie Cave or whatever, Barry. He's like retired now, but he was somebody I watched. Then Pizzal was on the scene, so I started watching him. Those are the big ones for me. I used to go to for recommendations on movies and find out what's coming out in physical media. Um, I'm a big Brat Pack guy, yes. So St. Elmo's Fire for sure. What? You're from Melbourne, Australia? Wow, that is pretty sick. Thank you for coming in here, man. That's awesome. Oh, you're from Pennsylvania? Were you saying Mass like that you were there? I don't know. Sorry. I'm way behind. I did ask where everybody's from. We got all right, Southern Ohio, Dead Pit. Yeah, man, I was talking to Ken Sledge about it, and he's really big into his analytics, and I never look at mine. Um, so speaking of that, why don't I just tell you guys a little bit about sorry, I'm losing my voice here already. Um, what's going on this week? So this was kind of a random live, and I was just live with Dead Pit talking some Romero. Sunday, we are going to actually, you know what, Justin, now that you're in here, this is good because so Sunday night I'm doing a live stream with Dead Pit, and I think we're gonna simulcast it so it'll show up on my channel and theirs at the same time. So regardless of which channel you're on, you can watch it there, and you can comment through there as well. And it's gonna be like a horror roundtable. I think we're gonna talk about like movie store memories, but they're trying to promote it as it might be my last live stream with Dead Pit because they told me they don't associate with losers. So they said if I don't win this horror YouTuber of the month, they're booting me out from the Dead Pit crew. So, Justin, if you have the link to that video that people need to post in the comments that they vote for Born to Be Rad, can you link that into this chat? Because I didn't link it in the description because I jumped in from another chat. So if you're still in here, link that video down. If you haven't voted for me, go click that video, go to the comments, write Born to Be Rad so I can clinch this win before the end of the week. So it won't be my last stream with Dead Pit. Okay? So that's number one. Number two, you can find me on Tuesday night over on Mid-Level Media's channel, and we're going to be doing a Stallone, all things Sylvester Stallone ranking. It's going to be me, Ken from Mid-Level Media, and Christian Hanna from Planet CHH are going to live stream on Ken's channel at Mid-Level Media doing all things Stallone. So I've been binging Stallone as much as I could this month for Ken to do this stream. And I'm surprised at how many Stallone movies I've never seen nor owned. Like Arnold, like I have everything and I know it. Stallone, I'm like looking through his library. I'm like, wow, there's a lot I've never seen or a lot I don't have here. So I'm going to do my best on that ranking system because there's still a lot I haven't watched yet. But yeah, you can find me on his channel on Tuesday. So Sunday, my channel and Dead Pit simulcast, possibly my last live stream with them. If you guys don't clinch me this win. Tuesday, I'll be on Ken Middle Levels Media's channel with Christian. Wednesday, I don't know. Maybe I'll do on another live. I don't know what I'm going to do Wednesday. I should be home, though. And then that'll be it. And then Friday, I'm going to head to Chiller Friday morning. I'm going to try to do a live stream Friday or Saturday at Chiller, maybe in the hotel room or something with some people. I would like to. We'll see if anybody wants to do it with me. Maybe Holly. And we'll kind of tell you what Chiller's doing. How's it going over there? So that's where you can find me all week, guys. So then that's the end of the month. And like I said, at the end of the month, if I win Horror YouTuber of the Month, if I get the 1,000 subs, we'll end April strong. I'll have a huge live stream party with special guests. I'll talk about the nominees for the next month's Horror YouTuber of the Month, and it'll be a fun time. So anyhow, what do we got now? What's in a name? What's up? Whose autograph do I get at Chiller? I am getting, for sure, Peter Weller, maybe twice. I am doing a photo op with hopefully Peter Weller. I haven't bought it yet. Doing another one with oh my god, drawing a blank here. Let me see the lineup. I'm gonna look at the lineup right now. I am doing, so we got Peter Weller. We have a huge Back to the Future reunion. Excuse me. Maybe I'll get a couple people from that. I have a lot of these names already. Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. Heather Thomas is there. MASH reunion. Some people from Facts of Life. Deborah Foreman is there. Karen Daughtry from Mary Poppins is there. Diane Salinger's there. So she was like, she was in Batman Returns, but she was also Pee-wee's Big Adventure. She was Simone. So that's pretty cool. Let me look through. You get some big names from Back to the Future. Michael Nouri from The Hidden is there. We've got... Oh, so Tony Mordenti from West Side Story and David Bean from West Side Story. So speaking of Wet Movie, he's going to send me his Laserdisc and get me to have it signed for these two guys from West Side Story. So I'm going to do that for Brendan. We got here Jonathan Silverman, Lisa Jacob. That's cool. She's from Miss Doubtfire. John Capote, we know him. Ace Ventura, Speed, Dumb and Dumber. You get some people from the Warriors, from the Orphans. Just added the Banjo Boy from Deliverance. Whoa. The dude from The Blind Side with Sandra Bullock. Oh, that's what it is. I'm doing a photo op with Amy Steele. Amy Steele from Friday the 13th 2 is doing a photo op with her in the sweater, and you get the picture taken with her in the sweater with a pitchfork and Jason's mother's head. So I'm getting that photo op. I already paid for it, so that's definitely one. I already have her autograph, so I'm not getting that, but I am going to get an autograph from Deborah Goodrich. It's her first ever convention. She played Deborah in Just One of the Guys. She was also in Remote Control. She was also in April Fool's Day. I am definitely getting her autograph for sure because I love just one of the guys. And Deborah, who everybody wanted, is going to be there. So I'm going to definitely get hers. Hangman is repping Brooklyn, Queens. Stranger Boy is in LA, so it's early for him. Rambo Raff, what's up, man? Sorry, I am way behind in the chat, so hopefully you're still in here, dude. Thanks, man. Thank you for checking this out. Thank you for hanging out at Uncle Bill's stream. I appreciate that. You are killing it, man. It's good to see you back at it and smashing videos out. What's the one I just watched that you did? It's a good one. Forget now, man. You've been putting out a lot. So if you guys don't know, follow Rambo Raff. He's pumping stuff out again, which is good to see. Adams 80 shows the Steelbook, so I'm way behind. Nice. Yeah, I pre-ordered mine too. The watches too. You know what, Cinesteph? I never saw the original Nightmare Alley, so maybe that's something I've got to do. Phantasmat, check Best Buy. This was sold out, and this and Roger Rabbit I had missed first time around. And I was scrolling on their site not too long ago, and they popped back up for sale, and I snagged them. So for some reason, these things are popping back up, and that's what I'm hoping happens to the Rambo set because I missed out on that, and I want it, but it's too expensive on eBay. So I'm hoping maybe it pops back up. So go check Best Buy. Invisible Man might be up there. Movie fan. Yeah, you know, I was thinking about getting some Steelbook protectors. If you guys haven't, I did a video the other day talking about box set protectors I just got that I really liked. Aha, Black Phone. I am looking forward to that one. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's true. X prequel. I'm super looking forward to that. Thank you. Salem's Lot, Joe Reese. I'm definitely looking forward to that. Do I have an OnlyFans page? No, but why is that something you think I should do? OnlyFans page, huh? No, I do not. Yeah, guy. Gilbert Godfrey. Yeah, I talked about him on my last stream. He had just passed away, I think, like that day. Yeah, he was the king of Up All Night. Man, for me, he's I always think of Child's Play when I think Problem Child when I think of him. Such a great role in that. I mean, you're never going to have anybody as iconic as that. Like, he was just so known for his voice, and I feel like there's nothing like that nowadays. Like, it's not, I don't know, everybody's just very vanilla, I feel like now. And you don't have these like out of the control personalities. And he was cool, man. And if you guys don't follow Lame Genie, that's my brother's band. They do video game covers. So they cover all video game music in heavy metal form. Lame Genie. And they actually did a video with Gilbert Gottfried that went viral. You guys might have saw it flopping around there. And basically they did Mortal Kombat with Gilbert Gottfried doing the lyrics. So yeah, man. They were big as well back in the early mid 90s. Dollar Bill, y'all. From Ohio. Did I like The Lighthouse? Ash Williams, you know what? I didn't see the whole thing. I started watching The Lighthouse and like something happened. I was watching it here. I think I have it on Blu-ray. And I never went back to finish it, but a lot of people praise that one. So I do have to go back and check it out. I think I own it. I could be wrong, but I'm almost positive I do. Tuesday Night. What about Tuesday Night? Do I like her? Sure. I have her album from back in the day. Stallone in Terminator 2. Not sure if the link works, but it's there. Yeah, try to post that link in the comments or in the chat or something like that. So guys, check the comments or the chat or something. Movie Watch just posted the link to go vote for me on that video. Antonis, I have not. I saw the first episode of Chucky. I'm hearing good things. I'm a huge Chucky fan. I have a crazy schedule with work, so it's not one of those things that I can like be home every Tuesday at 10 or whatever to watch it. So that's why I don't watch a lot of TV unless it's like on Netflix and I can binge like everything. I have not. I'm hearing good things. I am waiting for hopefully like a full box set. And yes, I know that Steelbook's calling my name. but I may have to hold off and hope for a box set because I'm tired of double dipping. And we have an Evil Dead video in the works right now with Dead Pit, like a retrospective on the Evil Dead. And same thing with that. Like that new set's beautiful, that big box set, but I never got it. Two reasons is I own both of them on 4K already. I own the whole series already on Blu-ray, and in space. So for me, it's like I'm not double dipping, triple dipping on all that. I have it all. I don't need it again in a fancy box, even though the box is sweet. I like it a lot, but I have to stop being a little more picky. And when I do my full room tour video, you're going to kind of see what I'm talking about because it's hard to say now because of the way it's set up, but I'm very much like it needs to be clean, slick, organized. Like I don't like it to be like, hey, here's my movie room. This is just me, and I don't say this is the wrong way or whatever, but it's just me. Like I don't want to feel like I live in a clutter. So that's what's tough is it's like I want everything to have its place. I want everything to look sharp and be displayed in a certain way that, space comes an issue. If I was to say, hey, you know what, I don't care. I'll just keep everything on the floor and put it up against the wall and just have a bunch of stuff, then I could get away with a lot more. But because I try to make sure everything has its place, sometimes it's harder for me to continue to keep buying things, especially like big things like that. So like, as you can see, I like will start selling things off to make room. So that's kind of more what I'm doing now. I wasn't always like that, but it is now. Last Night in Soho, you know what? I have not seen it. I want to see it. I'm hearing great things, but I'm hoping for a 4K Steelbook. And I know it doesn't have one. I think like Zavi has one, but I'm talking like something from Best Buy or whatever. And sometimes around the holidays they like re-release stuff in a steel. I'm hoping that's what happens, and I'm going to be out that. I'm going to check it out right away. Adams 80. You know what? I am a huge Scout Taylor Compton fan. I met her a bunch of times. Sadly, she probably doesn't remember me, but love Scout so much. I would love to get her on the channel, but it's probably not going to happen. But yeah, man. Yeah, she's super nice, dude. I would definitely go to get her autograph. I have a few of her autographs in my collection. That's sick. That's awesome. It's crazy because like she's everywhere. Shoot, what's the blonde? Oh my God, she's on all my social media. I have never met her, even though I feel like she's always somewhere. I've just never ran into. I have the other one's autograph. I would love to hit up the Friday 13th stuff. Maybe we can try to shoot for something. Oh, you're still in here, Rambo? Okay. Oh man, are you messing with me? All right, if you guys have been watching my channel, you'll know. If you're new here, you're gonna probably laugh. Um, the running joke with my friends and everything is I've never seen any Indiana Jones movies. Now, you got to remember and think about everything that I'm into in the years I grew up. And for whatever reason, Indiana Jones never really crossed my path. Like it wasn't one that, I mean, I know about it. Of course, Indiana Jones was a staple in my childhood as far as who he was. But for whatever reason, those movies never like were something that my parents showed us or bought us, or, they bought us and we had VHSs of Teen Wolf, Back to the Future, and Gremlins and Goonies and but whatever Star Wars, and for whatever reason, like it never was something that we had and watched. So I never had that nostalgia for it. And it just got to a point where it was almost laughable that I've never seen it. And my brother's the same way. He hasn't either. That it's almost to a point now where it's like I'm purposely avoiding it just because I'm like, I think it's just so funny now that after all these years and all these movies that I have, and I even have it on DVD. I have like a box set. I think it's not even opened yet, but I've actually never sat down and watched it. And it's actually pretty criminal, to be honest with you. And you know what? Maybe one day we'll do a watch along for the first time. I don't know. Just see. You got it, dude. That's it right there. That's the probe. You know what's funny about that is I swear, I thought that was a fake game that they made for the movie because the way the movie was, I thought it was fake. I was at a thrift store near my house probably a couple months ago, and they have like board games. And I'm walking by and I see the logo on the corner of my eye, and I turn around and I'm like, holy crap. It was like $5 or $3.99 or something. And I had no idea that it was a real game. So yeah, that's an original probe game. So I always keep it in the background over there just because I think it's funny because I like Elm Street 2. I love Elm Street 2, and it's one of those things that's like if you don't see it, you miss it. So I kind of wanted to go for that same vibe here. Is it's like you kind of look and you'd be like, "What is that? The probe game?" But yeah, man, it is good eyes. Stranger Boy, Monster Palooza, sweet man. Any good guess there? Yes, I do as well. It's something that could be in the works for sure. We just got to kind of set him up on it. He's, he doesn't have any equipment and stuff to do a stream, but I would love to, man. He knows his stuff. He knows way more than I do when it comes to horror. We were talking with Dead Pit about maybe doing something about Last House because that's his favorite movie is Last House on the Left. I know a lot of people are give or take on that movie, but it'd be cool to hear him kind of talk about it and his experiences and stuff. Of course there is. I'm trying to think offhand. There's always big name ones that you really wish you met. Like, man, I would have loved to meet Robin Williams. Like, he was a big, name actor that I grew up with his movies. Toys, Jack, Doubtfire. Those are all movies I watched a lot as a kid. Jonathan Brandis, I watched a lot of his movies as a kid. I feel like that's someone I would love to meet. Corey Haim I met twice, so I was lucky to have that happen before he passed. Because that would have been my number one, no doubt. But I was lucky to meet him. It's funny because you look at my Lost Boys poster; it's one of my prized possessions. It's signed up, and 3 of the actors on there already passed. It's crazy. John Candy would have been cool. I'm sure there's a lot more. I'm just not really thinking about it. Jim Powers, smash that like button. Yeah, man, because I'm on here way longer than I was expecting because you guys are just so fire in this chat right now. Yeah, Evil Dead Rise. So, yeah, it is coming out this year. I mean, I am looking forward to it. I do, in my opinion, wish that they just did a sequel to the last Evil Dead with the girl. Freaking loved that remake so much. And I felt like it needed and deserved a better, a sequel. I think that story needed to continue. I think everybody did a great job. I loved the way it was done. And I wish we were getting that. So hopefully this can kind of live up to the hype of that. So that's when me and the Dead Pit guys are going to do our Evil Dead retrospective. Is going to be around when that trailer drops, I think. Vinegar Syndrome. Other than New York Ninja, which Vinegar Syndrome release surprised you the most, both in a good and bad way? I always praise looking at him right now. It's late. I'm like fog-headed right now. Obviously Miami Connection. I just grabbed that one. If you like New York Ninja, you get Miami Connection. It's freaking fantastic. It's New York Ninja, except it was supposed to be serious, and it's a fun watch. It's almost like the perfect double feature. What's the McDowell one with I think it's called like Last Call or something. I loved that. That I had no idea what that was about, and I got it, and I was like, man, this was a great movie. 9 times out of 10, I'm not impressed with a lot of Vinegar Syndrome stuff that I blind buy, but some good ones, man. The ones that I really like are the ones that I know before I buy them. Like obviously like Fade to Black and stuff like that. Like Angel, I like, and those are the ones that I knew I was gonna like walking in. Summer of '84, that was a partner label. I like that. But I would say the one that sticks out that I really liked was, I think it was called Last Call, I think it was called. It's got Malcolm McDowell in it. I know that much. Yeah, I'm a fan of Rob Zombie movies. I know that's not the most popular thing to say a lot of times. Me and Dead Pit go back and forth on that a lot. Yeah, I do. I mean, again, Do I like all of them? No. I like his Halloween. I like Rejects. I like Corpses. I think Lords of Salem, the concept was there, the feel was there, the tone was there, but I think Rob Zombie has a tough time ending movies, and I think that one it really hurt that movie in my opinion, is that I felt like watching that there was so many bigger opportunities that weren't taken. Like for instance, there was a lot of crazy scenes in there. Like that one I still think about is when she goes into her apartment, that thing's like sitting up on the fridge or on the counter or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, like, man, they could have did way more with that. And I think that movie would have been a lot more effective. But I didn't care for Three from Hell. I didn't care for. Oh, I absolutely hated 31. Um, Halloween 2. I know that's getting a lot of love now, but I'm telling you, that was like I was so disappointed in that when I saw that in the theater. I saw it like midnight the night it came out, and I remember like nobody clapped. Everybody just stood there and tried to figure out what the hell just happened. And I was really disappointed in that one, but I know it does get a lot of love now. And there's parts of it that I like. Like I think the acting is great. He's not really my type of Michael Myers in that one, and I can never really get over changing Daig. Um, and again, no matter what excuse anybody wants to give on why they had to do it, guess what the answer was? The answer was pull the damn clown mask down, put his hair over the front, and I wouldn't even ask the question. I would have been like, "Oh, is there Daig under there?" No, but instead, when the movie opens and you're so used to that young Michael and it's a new kid sitting there, downer. White horse thing, downer. Didn't like it. Will never like that part of the story. Um, Intanis. Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the monsters, no doubt. Hellraiser, I don't really care. Jeepers Creepers, nah. Terrifier, I hate Terrifier, and I know it's not a popular opinion, but I think it's super overrated. I think it's a cool character, but it's like, oh, let's just make it gory and everybody will love it. If I wanted that, I would buy more toe tag movies. But yeah, I'm not looking forward to any of those really except Monsters. Did I see Texas Chainsaw 2022? Yeah, I didn't care for it, but I've talked about this before. I usually warm up to things the more I watch them. At first watch, absolutely not. Didn't like it. I know that's again. I think more people liked it than not, but I was not a fan of it. I just feel like there was nothing to it really. Like there was no meat on it at all. Um, Predator sequel. That's interesting. I didn't even know about that. I love Elm Street too. Yeah, yeah, man, right? I didn't know either. So you could probably find it on eBay if anybody else wants one. It's not like I had it custom done or that would have been a lot cooler if I did, but yeah, it's an old game from like the 70s or something. So you could probably find it on eBay. You know, seen it interesting. I don't feel bad. I didn't watch any Friday films until I was bought Screen Factory. So yeah. Yeah, man, it is crazy that I haven't seen Indiana Jones for sure. Sinister Violence a shock, but hey, it's not too late if you want to few. Yeah, you know what's even funny? I went to Disney as a kid and we went on the Indiana Jones ride and stuff. And there was I even had like books, like young Indiana Jones books. And um yeah, I think in time I'll probably watch it, but I think it's just gonna be right place, right time, right reason. And I think probably this YouTube channel is probably gonna be right place, right time. Like, when I get a little bigger of a following, maybe, and maybe make a big an event of it. My brother will do it with me because he's never seen it either. So it'd probably be pretty fun. You can't get kicked out of Dead Fish Streams and still waiting on my favorite horror movie in one sheets. Yeah. Yeah, man. So go vote for me on the link that Movie Watch Daily just posted in my comments or whatever. And vote for me in the comments for YouTuber of the month so Dead Pit doesn't kick me out. See, I'm the rookie over there with them, and now they're gonna boot me already. They said they expect more from Varsity Letterman. Also, Stranger Boy, so Scream is gonna be there? That's cool. Cool, man. I have a couple Scream autos. I just have Skeet and Nev. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a real good one. Uh No, I'm not gonna get you started. I like both of them. Here's the funny thing is I felt Haim had the opportunity to be a bigger star. I think he was a better actor. I think Feldman was just got the better movies. I think if you look at their careers, Corey Feldman was always a side character, and he did it really well. And he was in some great movies. And I can't deny Corey Feldman, regardless of how he is now or what people may think of him. Like I'm always going to be a fan because I look around my room and it's like, man, I'm looking behind me. I see Gremlins. I'm looking over here. I see Friday 13th Part 4. I'm looking over here. I see Goonies. I'm looking over here. I got a poster of Lost Boys. Over here, I got a poster of Ninja Turtles. Man, it's like he was just, I got a Burbs poster. It's like he was everywhere as growing up as a kid. So you cannot deny Corey Feldman. And as a kid, I was like, oh, he's so cool. And then, bring Corey Haim into the mix and you see License to Drive and Lost Boys. And I thought Corey Haim was like the coolest shit. And I still do. Like, that's where this headband came from, man. When I made this channel, I wanted to create a gimmick. I'm big into wrestling, and I was like, I want to have a gimmick. My gimmick's going to be the headband. Everybody's, I want people to, when they know that, they know me. And it was a tribute to Corey Haim because it was a look that he did. I can remember seeing him in like Teen Beat magazine and being like, oh, that's so badass to get the headband on. And man, I've been rocking like headbands and stuff. Like I did indie wrestling. That was part of my gimmick. I had a headband all the time. So, I'm just kind of bringing it to this stream and creating that Born to Be Rad brand. And it's really a tribute to Corey Haim at the end of the day. Yeah, man. Nightlife. There's two of them. And they both need upgrades for sure. Joe Spinell, good one. Beastmaster 4K is a must. Yeah, what's funny? I've seen Beastmaster a bunch of times. I'm a big Coscarelli fan. But I have not yet watched that edition yet. I haven't. I got it like the day it came out, but I haven't even put it in. Jack Frost. Yeah, Ebola syndrome's not really my cup of tea, so I will not get it, nor probably watch it. But I know a lot of people praise it. Miami Connection, Dragon Sound, love it. Friends eternity gonna do from thick or thin. Oh man, it's so good. We're on top and we play to win. Dude, Hard Ticket to Hawaii, I love it. Yeah, the frisbee scene on the beach, so killer, dude. Steve Mares, new follower from Los Angeles. Oh hell yeah, man. Thank you for jumping on board, man. I appreciate that. What's my top 5 favorite horror movies? I hate doing these lists, man. I hate rankings. I hate lists because they switch a lot, and I sometimes won't think of something that I want to go back. So if I had to give it off the top of my head, I'm going to say, and again, what's crazy is it's like Lost Boys, Fright Night. There's 2, definite 2. I mean, I'm going to have to say Halloween 3, Friday 13th. Man, what's funny is it's like I love the original one, and I know a lot of people don't, but I love Part 4. I love Part 3. It's hard to really throw them in. Texas Chainsaw's in there for sure. That would be, so let's say that's 4. Dawn of the Dead 5. Oh shit! See, like Phantasm to me is one of my favorite movies. Could that be my top 5? Sure. So that's the tough thing. Like there's a crop of like 10 that are really my favorites, and they can kind of mix and match, but. Appreciate the question, but yeah, if you want to know about me, like those are the type of things like Phantasm, love it. Salem's Lot, love it. Dawn of the Dead, Friday 13th, Friday 13th 4, Halloween, Halloween 3, Halloween 2, Lost Boys for sure, Fright Night for sure. Yeah, man. But no, thanks for coming in. I appreciate that. It's late, you guys. You guys are awesome. Nightmare Sisters with Linnea. There you go. Oh, that's it. Yes. The Caller. That's the one, Phantasmat. I really liked that one a lot, and I didn't know anything about it going into it. I thought it was super killer. Yeah, that's why I'm doing these live streams, man. I need to get used to doing this on my own. Uh, Fred, so, we'll find out, we'll find out. They wanna end the collaborations if I don't win YouTuber of the month because they said they can't associate with losers. So, that's why it's important that you guys go and vote for me for YouTuber of the month so we can continue our collabs, our little family. The caller Rambo Raf. Yes, yes, yes. Well, it's funny you say that, Jack Frost, because I feel like when I say that now, people get mad. Yeah, 31. I saw that in theaters. It was like I think it was out for like a weekend around me, one weekend. And the first night my friend Ryan and I went there, theater was kind of empty. And we sat there and I was all excited because I'm like, oh, new Rob Zombie. And I heard such great things about 31 and it started. And I was like, what is this garbage? This is like I've seen this story about 1,000 times and it's not even interesting. All right, good to hear. I feel like I'm in the minority with that. Martial law, good. I love 80s, 90s action type stuff. I'm not sure you're talking about Rob Zombie, maybe. All right, Hangman. Yes. You know what's funny, Twisted Trucker, is I thought of like, I used to listen to Dead Pit a lot before I like started collabing with them for years before I even started YouTube. And they used to always shit on Eli Roth. And I'm not the biggest fan of Hostel. At the time, I thought it was cool because it was just so different. But now it's not one of those movies I'm like, I want to watch Hostel. Like, not really. But there's a lot of Eli Roth movies I like a lot. And I told Dead Pit I wanted to do an Eli Roth retrospective show, going through every one of his movies and talking about them. And, it's kind of in the, like, we said, yeah, we're going to do it. And, it's just finding the right time. And I think I'm going to have a lot of different opinions than they are when it comes to that because I like his movies a lot. Aside from like, and again, I don't think Hostel's terrible. I think Hostel's good, like for what it is, but it's not something I'm going to go back and watch all the time. But I like Cabin Fever a lot. I still like Cabin Fever. The Sacrament. I loved The Sacrament. Throw me some other ones. Knock Knock. I freaking love Knock Knock. Eli Roth. I didn't care for Green Inferno, though. I will say that. I didn't really care for that. There's probably a few I'm missing. I think, what did he do? Last Exorcism? I like that one. Movie fan. I loved X. Loved it. It's probably one of my favorite modern horror movies since probably It Follows. No, I can't say that. If I had to give you like 4 off the top of my head that I saw in theaters over the last 10 years, It Follows, Hereditary, Midsummer, X. I'll even throw Us in there because I really like that one. And I know that one people don't really care for too much, but yeah, like those couple, there might be more I'm missing that I saw in theaters that are newer that I was like, oh, I love it. Yeah, Matt, Angel's good. It's it's revenge like those. Slasher Home. Hey, what's up, dude? Thanks for jumping in really quick. Let the noise. I'm still waiting for X's 2 Pazuzu on a damn shirt. We can make that happen, bro. Don't worry. Stand By Me is another good one. Again, like you couldn't get away from Feldman back then. Favorite Chucky movie is the first, no doubt. Favorite kill? You know what? I mean, I know it's not really him, but you know what kill always, as a kid, always was really crazy to me was in part 3 when he put the real bullets in the guns, in the paintball guns. My brother and I like thought that was like the craziest thing back then. Was it paintball like blank? So whatever they were playing, he put the real one. Silver Bullet's good, man. I'm gonna say that I say this every time if you haven't been following me. Firstborn with Corey Haim's first movie is unbelievable. Peter Weller's performance in that is top notch. If you guys haven't seen that, I recommend it. You're right, Rambo Raff. If I lose this thing, they might get me to stay, but I have to do a commentary for Cannibal Holocaust because they know how much I hate it. That might you might be right, man. They might do that. Those guys there. Are the rumors true? For what I've heard from some sources, yes. Yes. As of right now, it's coming, I think, unless there's no hiccups, but it's being worked on, put it that way. Another really out of print one is getting worked on as well that everybody's going to go nuts for. Hasn't been announced yet though. I mean, I would say like I thought Terrifier. I feel like everybody likes. I don't like it. I think Texas Chainsaw, the new one, everybody seemed to love. I didn't like it. Um, I don't like Cannibal Holocaust. I guess that's not everybody's cup of tea. Uh, those are the ones I can think of offhand. But if I think of anything, I'll let you know. Wet Movie. What's up, brother? We were just talking about you earlier. What were your ears ringing? Somebody asked me if I watched your channel. I said, yeah, man, I've been watching this channel since before I even moved out of my parents' house. Like I was in college. And I told them I'm going to get your Laserdisc signed at Chiller. Obviously the 74 I like better, but I actually think 2003 was pretty good. At the time, I loved 2003 when I saw it in theaters. I thought it was a great remake. And I still think it's a good remake. So but 74 is untouchable. Yeah, was that Ty West, Eli Roth? Yeah, but yeah, okay. Ty West, I love Ty West stuff. Green Room was good. Thing with Green Room, it hit me really close to home because, like, if you were in this chat earlier, we talked about I was in the hardcore scene quite a bit as a kid, as like and Green Room really feels like it felt back then, and there was a lot of situations as like a 18-year-old that I could have been in that weren't good. Like we go to shows, me and some friends, and they literally be like skinhead gangs there and stuff, and like shit could have went really bad back then. There was I used to see a lot of fights, and like sometimes some of these shows were in like the most random places. Like I can remember in a church once. I can remember us getting dropped off at like a preschool. It was weird. There was like a preschool, maybe an abandoned one. I don't remember. And like these hardcore bands playing in there and stuff, and like it just being packed with all these like punks and hardcore kids and stuff like that. And yeah, Green Room hits home with me a lot. Like I really relate to that movie. I don't like Cannibal Holocaust. I'm not really into like cannibal movies. I can't do that. Especially the ones with the animal killings. I just can't. My uncle's a big fan of Cannibal Holocaust and Ferox, and when I was really getting into horror, he told me to buy them. So I have the DVDs, and I remember watching them and being like, dude, I can never watch this again. I will be doing something at the convention. I don't know if I'm going to do a vlog or anything like that, but I'll probably do like hotel, let you know how the convention's going type things. But I will probably record and do some pictures and stuff and post on IG. So if you guys aren't following me on Instagram, it's at Born to Be Rad. Yeah, they're definitely going to do that to me for sure. They wanted me to be a part of Salo, but I declined. Yeah, Twisted Tucker, Caramel, Ferox, same deal. I can't do it. Ooh, okay. We need about 6 more subs, and me doing this late night live stream would all be worth it. So at 1,000 subs would be sweet. So guys, if anybody in here right now, I've got like 38 people right now still, and it's freaking 1:30 in the morning. You guys are insane. Yeah, go sub now. I'm gonna have to shut this down soon because nobody's gonna want to watch an hour and a half stream of me talking. Damn. Cameron, what's up, bro? What's up, man? Thanks, dude. It was I came off a Dead Pit stream with Uncle Bill, and I decided to go live because I had a couple things I wanted to talk about. Just what's upcoming with the channel this week. I'm going to Chiller the next weekend, so I'm asking if anybody's going to that. I'm a nominee for YouTuber of the Month, so I think Movie Watch Daily put the video link in the comments. So if you haven't, Go down there, click it, put my name in the comments of that video to cast your vote. Votes run out at the end of the week. So if we can get a lot of votes in, I won't have to worry about it really for the rest of the week. Hangman says he wants 1,000 subs by the end of the stream. Me too, but if everybody in here is subbed, then what are we going to do? I think like the stream, maybe it'll start putting it out there for people who aren't on my page. Oh, wow, I'm caught up. Best practical effects. Fright Nights 1, The Thing. Those are two that come to my head really quick. Love both of them. I think American Werewolf, the transformation scene, is still one of the best. Hey, Justin, thanks for chilling, man. Good night, man. I'm about to hit this out as well. I'm all caught up in the chat. And he says the link's in the chat. I'll post it in the description when I bounce off here. What's up, Mama Blu-ray? Welcome. I'm about to jump off this thing where it's getting late. Yeah, man. I love it. Love it. But hey, guys, I'll go this one really quick. Ice Cream Man. I like it. I think it's fine. It's not one of my favorites, but I don't dislike it. I had a basement room. Where's your broadcast room compared to the others? I find it hard to do shows sometimes with a 4-year-old. Yeah, I have a 3-year-old, and luckily I have a big house. So he's like far away from me right now. I will be doing, so that's why I want to hit 1,000 subs. So I have two requisites, 1,000 subs, and then my house is under renovations. As soon as that's done and I have 1,000 subs, I'm going to record and post a movie room tour, which is where this setup is. The setup is actually in my movie room right now off to the side. So I'm going to do a full studio setup tour, which should be coming. I'm going to say it should be done by June 1st. Because I want to make it like really cinematic and whatnot. So I have like an MTV Cribs vibe I want to run with. Let me just see what we got in the chat here. You want me to stay on until I hit 1,000 subs? I can't. Hey, Hangman, thank you. You too, man. Yeah, I organize by studio and a lot of the times, and then I have like mainstream Blu-rays together. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough because I just have so much stuff right now, like packed up, piled up, and I think doing the show has only made it worse. So I don't know. It's crazy. Like I just have so much I got to get back and review and stuff. And yeah, guys, we'll end it on this. Smash the like button. Thank you guys so much. Phantasmat, will you be on the roundtable with us for my final farewell? I'll probably see you there. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for jumping on this late night with me, this after party. I appreciate it. I've had a good crew the whole time. You guys have just been on fire in the chat. Thank you all again. I'll plug some other shit before I leave. So again, really quick, here's the week. Sunday, you can find me on my channel and Dead Pits. We're going to be doing a simulcast live stream roundtable with a bunch of other people in the horror community. And we're going to be talking, I think we're going to kind of talk about movie store memories, I think. But it might be my final stream with them. So make sure to come check that out. And vote for me as new YouTuber of the month. That is going to be on Dead Couch's YouTube channel under the YouTuber of the month video. Just put my name in the comments. I'll put a link in the description for that video. On Tuesday, you can find me on Mid-Level Media's channel. I'll be there with Christian Hanahara. We're going to be doing a Stallone retrospective and a ranking. Friday, I will be leaving. I'll be in New Jersey all weekend for Chiller Horror Convention. I will probably do some kind of video from there, so keep your eyes open. Trying to hit that 1,000 subs. I'll have a big 1,000 sub live stream with special guests. Keep your eyes open as well. I just did an interview for Sledgehammer Horror. He's going to have me on his show. We already recorded it. It's like a full interview about me and in my channel and my life. And it's pretty cool. It was different. It was different than what I'm used to. And I thought it was a really cool concept. It's more of like I was a guest and he interviewed me on stuff. So that'll be popping. He said in May, he's going to drop that. on his channel. So there's a lot of stuff going on, guys. So yeah, I appreciate all your support. You can find me on Instagram at Born to Be Rad. Shop.deadpit.com to get t-shirts and merch from Dead Pit and Born to Be Rad. We come up with the designs ourselves, and we put things together. We try to make it unique, different than what you're maybe getting elsewhere. And guys, I think there's 35% off all merch this weekend. So if you haven't had a chance to grab a shirt or anything, go check that out. And if you post a picture of you wearing a Born to Be Rad merch, I will repost on all my stuff. And hey, thank you guys so much. And if you see me at Chiller, come up and say what's up and we'll take a pic. All right, guys and gals, thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight. This is Garrett at Born to Be Rad. And like always, stay